Hey there, YouTube. What's going on? Welcome to the Jim of All Trades channel. Glad you made it by. My name's Jim. I'm a crypto trader here to help you understand the market from an Elliott wave perspective. Guys, we're just going to jump right into the market, give you a quick update, see what I'm seeing, and hope it helps you guys, okay? Don't forget, I am an Elliott wave trader, guys, just showing you how I see the market, not here to give you financial advice. Going to show you some structures that I'm seeing and then talk about the implications of those structures, where the market might be heading. I hope it helps your analysis and adds at least a dynamic to your analysis that you might not ordinarily have. So if you're new to the channel, welcome, welcome. All right, let's jump out to the macro. We'll just look at the overall shape. This is my number one count. Kind of going back to this count here as an overall flat. We have three waves to the downside. We've got another three waves to the upside. There's some problems here. This can be interpreted other ways, and so we understand that. But right now, interpreting it as a 3-3-5 seems to be the simplest and best way to interpret this. That means we're looking for this wave right here to be finished, and the question is it done? Does it have the characteristics of a finished wave? Well, no, I don't think it's completely finished. Might have another hit to the downside, but maybe. It's possible that we bottomed here. So we're going to look here. One of the things we understand is that this probably, with highest probability, is going to be interpreted as a five-wave move rather than a three-wave move. So if we interpret this in five waves, this five waves right here can be the end of this overall correction, or here's the thing, this could be the beginning of something new, a newer correction that's going to be bigger and longer lasting. Now, the implications of this particular count right here is that once this five waves is done to the downside, it's going to imply a new trajectory to the upside that potentially could go up and make higher highs. Okay, we could also be in a multi-year bear market where it's not so much bearish, it's just more sideways than anything. I mean, and that wouldn't be bullish, right? So I guess that would be more bearish than bullish, but it would be filled with periods of upward movement and downward movement, but more in a range, in this range somewhere between 20K and 50, 60K, in that range. So we've got macro counts that deal with this range over long periods of time. And we've got macro counts like this particular one that says, hey, this structure is about finished, okay? And if this structure is finished, then what is happening? Okay, so let's just the only thing left to do, after looking at this macro idea here, say, is this five waves, number one, and then number two, is it finished? Does it have a finished look? So we're going to zoom in now and just begin looking at this wave. You can kind of see the wave delineation on the line chart a little bit better than on the candlestick chart. Now what I'm seeing here is I've got a 1-2 right here off the top. Okay, I like this very much as a 1-2 right up here, and then we've got this wave here that looks like a third wave followed by a fourth wave that kind of went sideways there, and then a fifth wave right here. Now the question is that fifth wave done? Well, I've got a way to count it that it's finished, and I also have a way to count it that says, hey, we have a lower low to go yet. Okay, so let's look at this wave right here to see if we can count it. Okay, so one way to count is we've got a 1 and a 2 right here. Okay, now I've got a 1-2 up in this region, 3, 4, 5. All of this could be a fifth wave, 5 waves of 3. We're in the middle of a larger scale fourth wave that's coming back up here. Okay, and then we're looking for a low. That's probably my primary count here. Which says, hey, we're not done, but we're getting this relief rally right here. In light of that, let's zoom in now and look at this particular. We're looking for a fourth wave move, which is going to be 3 waves back to the upside. Let's look at it. Let's see. Let's zoom in here to maybe 30-minute chart. No, how about the 10-minute? There we go. That looks a lot better. Perfect. All right, what we've got here is we've got an impulse. We've got an impulse off the bottom, most likely here. And then we have a 3-wave move that is either finished or finishing. Looks like we're in possibly making a fourth wave of this impulse to the downside. You can see my target zones right here that are marked with these liquidity boxes. This is what I often put on my chart for liquidity areas. They are key areas of order blocks and wave structure here, and fib levels as well. If we pull the fibs on this guy, you'll see that we're hitting the 1618 right as we speak. The overall structure is going to be something like this, where you have an A wave. This is a WXY B wave, and then now we're looking for C, 5 waves down. When that's finished, we'd be looking for another move to the upside. This is one count. I'm going to show you another count in just a moment, okay? But we'd be looking for that third wave move to the upside. So ultimately, I don't want to put that forever there. Let's look at this. So this would be the A wave. This 3-wave move would be B, okay? And then we'd be looking for C, and that's going to get us back up into this region here in 3 waves, okay? As a fourth wave move. And so we'd be able to put our fourth wave over here somewhere, wherever C finishes. And then zooming back out, once that wave completes, once this finishes, whenever it's going to finish, then we come down, possibly hit some lower lows and say, hey, we're done. So that's one way to look at this wave structure. And whenever we get to the end of a wave, it's always hard to tell, is it done or has it got more to go? Okay. But the evidence on the chart, I've got some hidden bullish divergence here, beginning to work in the 1 hour. On the 30-minute, it's even stronger. The hidden bull is stronger. So again, I'm looking for some continuation to the upside even after today's dump. But it's going to be corrective in nature. It's just going to be corrective. And then taking out liquidity up here, maybe even taking out this liquidity in this area, or at least coming to it, retesting it, and rejecting off of that area to get our lower lows back down to 30K, possibly even 28 and lower. It could even wick down to even 20. 20. This fib down here is 22,400. Now I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I can't say if that's going to happen. I'm not here to tell you it's going to happen. I'm just saying this fifth wave could basically break the low, or it could wick down even deeper than that. But that's a possible count. Okay. Let's zoom in back in 10-minute chart and talk about another wave that could play out. That's a possibility as well. Instead of calling this an ABC right in there, one of the things we're looking at here in our Discord as well is the possibility that this was an ending diagonal here. So this would actually be this right here would actually be the end of the A wave right up here, instead of here with a 3-wave flat in the middle. This would be an ending diagonal with the A wave up here. That means we'd be looking for a B wave that's 3 waves in nature, something like this. Something like that as a B wave, followed by that upper C wave. And so there's another idea for you, that this may be just the beginning of an A wave. It looks like it's impulsing or giving us 5 waves, and then moving on here as such. Or this could be a 3-wave move off the top. We get another 3-wave and then another 3. This could become a WXY as well. So we know that that's a possible structure as well. All right. Excuse me. Now, one wild card count that I have here that we can discuss, and just another idea here, is that we actually had a 3-wave move right here. Now, I'm not inclined to this count. There's a lot of reasons for it. I don't want to belabor it, but the other charts, some of them look like a flat and some of them don't. But this could be the end of a flat here, which means we're getting an impulse to the downside. That's actually the 4th wave could be right here, okay, and then we move that wave back here, that 3 there. So now this becomes a flat 4th wave, okay, and then we come down for a 5th wave possibility here, something like that, okay. So just some ideas here, guys. Just some ideas. I don't know how it's going to play. We're taking it wave by wave. Right now, this is an impulse off the top. So if we go to the small time frame on the 2-minute, it would seem to be an impulse at least. We got a pretty deep 1 wave followed by 2. But again, I got a little triangle in here. So this could be an ABC. It kind of measures like an ABC. So A right there, B, and then C. It kind of actually measures more like an ABC than it does an impulse, really. So I'm wondering if this is a 3-wave move that I should then expect some kind of a 3-wave move followed by another 3-wave move, okay? Or is this done and now we start heading up from here? That's a possibility as well. That would be an awful small correction, there in this area, but nevertheless, it's possible. So we're taking it wave by wave, guys, and as the waves form, we're adjusting our ideas. Just giving you some ideas to think about these wave structures. It's down or up as always, right? But I've given you some ideas for how it could go down and how it could go up. It just depends on how these waves are interpreted, okay? And unfortunately, the market's kind of given us a market that's where there's several different ways to interpret the market. Now, what am I inclined to? I'm inclined more likely to this flat idea because this is a very common pattern that Bitcoin makes over and over and over again. So I'm inclined to this pattern here where we got a three-wave move here, and then we're looking for another spike to the high that goes. So let's measure that again. Okay. And we're sitting at the 1618. Let's see what the candle doing on the candles. Not a whole lot of change there, really. So let's make it a little bit bigger, though, using the wicks. Yeah, we're sitting at the 1414 right now, and we've got a bit of a reaction off the bottom here. So it's nothing to sneeze at there. But I will tell you this, that we do have hidden bearish divergence working. So this tells me it's probably an intermediate wave that we get another move to the downside. That's a possibility, but I don't know. A lot of times when I think that's going to happen, they find a way to take out that divergence. You know, they just go up choppy and they take out that divergence. So we got to watch out for that as well. Anyway, this is a challenging little area, but we need some more data, see what the market's doing. But you get the idea here that if this is either 5 waves or 3 waves. Okay, I'm kind of thinking something like this. That's 3, all the way up to here, and then this is going to be 5. I'm going to play around here for a bit, maybe hit the low, and then go on up. Maybe something like that. And that's a possibility. And then going up for that C wave to the upside. So just some ideas there, guys. I'd invite you into the Discord if you're not a part of it, where we look at these and analyze these waves on the fly as they're being made, and we alter our opinions. And if you need help tracking these waves and coming up with a bias and a trade strategy for this choppy environment, we'd love to have you in there. It's the Jim of All Trades Discord. You'll find me on Patreon.com/Jim of All Trades, and you just become a Patreon supporter. And anyway, if you join between now and the end of the month, guys, we'll give you the last week of January free. So basically, what I'll do is I'll refund your payment once the February payment goes through on the 1st. You'll end up paying when you join through This is the way Patreon bills. It's not the way I don't do the billing. But basically, Patreon will bill you today if you join today, and then they'll bill you because they do all their billing on the 1st of the month for every Patreon person out there. They do all their billing on the 1st of the month. For everybody. That's just what they do as a company. And so basically you'll be charged for the 1st of the month. And then what I'll do after that charge goes through, I will refund your January payment. So if you want to come in early, have an extra week for free, love to have you in the Discord. So we got our end of the month sale going on right now. Hey, thanks for stopping by the channel. Thanks so much. Hope these ideas at least get you thinking about wave structure and what we could be doing. But guys, we're near a bottom, okay? We're near a bottom. We're either in a 4th wave or we've completed a 4th wave, and then we're coming down for a 5th. Hard to tell based on what the Fed said today. You know, we're kind of got a bearish sentiment of the market, really. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, okay? So looking down more, but there might be some intermediate upside first. Let's wait and see what happens. All right, have a great day. Thanks for stopping by.